2003 are set to expire. If you're familiar with those, capital gains and estate taxes, which were cut in '03, are now going to go back to their previous levels. So capital gains tax, now 15%. It's going to go upwards of 25%. And by the way, if you have interest and dividends on many investments you might have, there's another 4% on top of that. So your capital gains tax is going to double by January of 2011 as a result of it. A number of people are the hardest hit, but the reality is that it's things like capital gains tax that put money back into the system, into the private economy, which creates the capital necessary for people to save and invest and take risks. Part of our liquidity problem, and I don't mean to be giving a lecture here, but part of our problem with the banks is that there isn't the kind of liquidity, there's the kind of money available to lend into the communities because it's being absorbed in the public sector. If you would again, Brian. We'll skip through this. This is all about the czars. I could talk about that for a while, but I'm not particularly fond of it, as you might imagine. Healthcare, cap and trade, federal debt, the list goes on and on. And of course, these are the things that contribute to, as disincentives to job growth here in our country, without a doubt. And then you take what's happening in Lansing, and it's a double whammy for the people of Michigan. Now, if you would, very quickly, I want to talk about just a couple things, if you could, Brian. A few things. I feel it's a responsibility of those of us running for office to also say what we would do. What is your plan? What do you offer? I mean, the tone of our discussion in this campaign has to not just be a criticism of the other side, that has to occur, but it's also to say, okay, have you got a plan? And we do. We've thought about this long and hard. And you could disagree with it, but I'm going to share with you briefly some of the things that I think would